What's up, everybody? It's Taylor Soper with GeekWire here with my colleague John Cook, and we are on the show floor here at CES. A lot of companies.
In front of the PicoBrew station, having a beer, enjoying CES.
Right in front of PicoBrew, a Seattle-based company that makes a beer maker.
As Bill Mitchell, the CEO, said at our GeekWire Summit when he was talking about the PicoBrew, they put in malt, hops, barley, water, everything, and it poops out beer. And it's pretty good beer. Cheers. Well, we just kind of came off an epic experience here, didn't we, on the showroom floor? In the course of 2 minutes, we bumped into A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez, the famous baseball player. I saw Cal Ripken Jr., famous baseball player.
Who was next to Buster Posey, famous current baseball player.
Cool. And then we just saw Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq is in the house. In fact, I think he's coming this way, so we might spot him here in a little bit.
Yeah, he's right there. He's hard to miss.
We'll see him if he turns to the corner, and we'll get him on film. But it kind of speaks to CES. This is an area that brings together people from all different industries, all different hobbies, sports, medical, technologies. I mean, we're on the show floor, and everything is going on here. I've been impressed so far with the show floor.
Yeah, and I'm
pretty fired up.
I can tell. I am too. And right by Cal Ripken was Tony Gonzalez, the former NFL tight end. He was at the Fitbit booth. So
I wouldn't recognize him.
Well, he's a legend.
Okay.
Anyways, I think it speaks to the fact that sports and technology and that intersection is really hitting a crazy point. The fact that these professional athletes are looking to put their money somewhere, I think, after they've played or still playing now, and they're looking to, or find some cool tech.
Yeah, and I think they're also, a lot of them are associated with their own personal brands with many of these products. I assume that Cal Ripken is somehow associated with Under Armour, which is the booth that he was in, and so you do see this, and it's a theme, and Taylor, it's right up your alley. I mean, the Intel keynote last night, and now here on the show floor, I mean, this intersection of sports and technology is alive and well. Perhaps one of the more surprising themes that has come out of the show, where we've been hearing a lot about wearables and driverless cars and drones and the things that you'd suspect, but I'd say sports and technology is kind of a hot topic we've got going right now.
Yeah, you talk about the trends of CES 2016 and sports and tech, among others, like driverless cars or VR. I mean, it's right up there with them.
Yeah, absolutely. And the combination, too. You're seeing a lot of applications of VR and where it intersects with sports. Right. So there's been a lot of action so far just in our first couple hours out on the floor. I mean, there's so much to take in. It is so consuming. We've probably seen 1% of the show floor, and some cool stuff, though. I got to say, though, one of the dumbest technologies I saw, and maybe I shouldn't say dumb, but did you
maybe pointless.
Pointless is probably a better word. Did you see the connected umbrella? I think it's called the Umbrella, and I had to go check it out, being from Seattle, right? And I quickly told them that, we just wear parkas and hoodies. We don't wear, we don't carry umbrellas. But the whole point was, if you it had a sensor in it, and if you left your umbrella at the restaurant, it would send you an alert that you left your umbrella there. So there are some things that are maybe not the most intriguing or interesting, or just kind of dumb.
Kind of odd, or stuff that we'll probably never see in the stores. And the umbrella also told you 15 minutes ahead if it will be raining or not, which is kind of cool, but again, almost
not needed. Not needed. Not even needed in Seattle, where it rains a lot. So, but there have been some other cool little startups. I saw a robot company that's creating a little arena game where you can try to push balls through these little holes with the robot, and I thought that was a pretty intriguing game concept of taking a lot of the technologies you see with kind of a more board game oriented aspect to it. So that was pretty cool.
Like a next generation board game.
Yeah.
I saw a pretty cool one. Technology for seniors, I think, is an interesting space. And one company had a tablet that came internet connected and ready to go for $60 a month, which is a little pricey, but very easy, all redesigned, especially for seniors that probably don't know how to use the new technology, and it helps them. So I think that's really interesting.
And, we're here in front of the PicoBrew booth, where they actually have this automated beer making machine. A couple of the other things that we saw in this realm in the kitchen, we saw a robotic cocktail maker, which was interesting. I'm not $450 for it. I couldn't quite see the purpose of that one, but there was a very beautifully designed product. And then in the same vein as PicoBrew here, which is making beer, there was another product that was basically its own kitchen. And so it's a robotic kitchen of sorts, and you could make chili or soup and put in the ingredients, and it would spit out your soup for the day. So anyway, hey, I think we might be able to spot Shaq down there. Can you see him down there? Kevin, can you get on Shaq? Here he comes.
He's pretty big over there.
Pretty big. You can just zoom in and come down this way.
Here he comes.
Yeah. Maybe he's coming to the PicoBrew booth to get some beer.
Maybe someone could come get an interview with GeekWire over here.
Yeah, let's try to get an interview with Shaq while he comes down here. But this just speaks to the kind of craziness that goes on at CES. I'm going to tell the PicoBrew guys that they at least need to go flag Shaq down to try to get him a beer. PicoBrew, you need to get Shaq a beer. Really? Oh no, is that true? Olivia, how's it going? John Cook with GeekWire. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You having a good show?
Really good so far.
Well, we're broadcasting our video podcast here from the PicoBrew booth, and this seems to be a hot spot, the booth here.
Yeah, it's been pretty popular all day.
And it's not really a booth; it's a van, or what is this?
A moving bar, we like to call it.
A moving bar. And how do you describe what PicoBrew does?
We make homebrew appliances.
And is the beer pretty good?
I like it.
Well, I'm enjoying the porter right now. I think it's fantastic. Taylor, how's your session ale?
I approve.
Good. Yeah. Thanks, Olivia. Thanks for hosting us. All right. Well, Taylor?
This just speaks to CES. Just insane mayhem left and right. I mean, there's a huge horde of people over here with Shaq, a beer-making machine behind us. Alex Rodriguez going around with the CES chief economist, learning about technology. It's a circus, but it's a fun one.
Yeah, this has been a fun day. So stay tuned. We'll be back for more reports from the CES show floor.
Talk to you guys tomorrow.